Today I'm going to share about how the concepts of math and nature and arts, such as symmetric patterns, Chasel's theorem, and Rosette patterns, have influenced my understanding and appreciation of the business field. First, applying the concepts from this course to business has been eye-opening to say the least. For example, understanding symmetric patterns and Chasel's theorem definitely helped enhance my perception of market trends and consumer behavior. These mathematical principles are not just abstract theories, but also foundational elements that can be used in financial analysis and strategic planning, helping to identify patterns and make more informed decisions for us business students. In math and nature and arts, what struck me the most was the concept of rosette patterns. Their intricate designs and symmetry fascinated me because they can be applied to branding and product design. Rosette patterns are not just aesthetically pleasing but also have the practical applications in creating visually appealing marketing materials and product packaging. Learning these concepts has been a mixed experience. Some topics, like the basic principles of symmetry, were straightforward and enjoyable. However, others proved to be more challenging but equally rewarding once understood. One concept that sparked my curiosity the most is the application of symmetric patterns into data visualization. The intersection of math and business inspired me to explore more about how mathematical principles can enhance the presentation of complex data. In 3 words, my experience in this course has been enlightening, challenging, and inspiring. Thank you.
Due to the nature of my course being primarily both scientific and mathematical, the applications of all the modules presented in GE Math so far, outside of the one based for logic, wouldn't be incredibly useful if it comes to my course. What struck me most was, once more, the module for logic. The module for logic, well, is in the name, requires us to apply our knowledge and ability to think logically and critically, to think in both a straight line and in a logical sense. And these are perhaps some of the most important skills any person could use in their day-to-day life, regardless of the fact if they are or did attend a very scientific, very mechanical, very mathematical, very technical course. As for what piqued my curiosity, it would definitely be the transport problems, because of the fact that my parents own a now they have a great many drivers in order to help keep our operation smooth. Having this sort of mathematic for the many days spent in transport by my dad's officers, by my dad's employees, actually piqued my curiosity. I might bring it up to him in the future. And as for what are the 3 words I would use to describe my little stint in GE Math? It would be interesting, refreshing, and, well, interesting, refreshing, and definitely, in a way, inspiring. Mostly because I think for a lot of people throughout their entire life, math seems incredibly arbitrary, but once you see their potential applications for it, now you realize, oh, that's why I had to learn that, or oh, that's why I had to do that. When talking about previous mathematical difficulties that you might have came across as a kid or even now in your course. So yeah.
I learned a lot with my time in mathematics in the modern world. I was particularly interested in game theory, as game theory can be applied to practically every academic field. As a behavioral science student, this topic can offer me a lot of valuable insights into understanding and predicting human behavior. Granted, concepts from game theory may not always apply to each individual, since everyone can be irrational from time to time. However, these concepts can also be applied in human resources, as career choices for behavioral science are mainly centered around human resources. From my time learning about game theory, Nash equilibrium stuck with me the most because it teaches individuals how to find the most rational choice. based on the optimal outcome. And I think that that will be very beneficial not only in a business setting but in everyday life as well, as we have to make decisions every day. Throughout this course, all of the concepts that were taught were very interesting, and I find that all of them have applications in everyday life. I personally did not find any topics difficult, and the professor did a really good job of explaining these said concepts. To add to that, I found game theory so interesting that I downloaded a book about it. As of the moment, I am currently reading the book called Theory of Games and Economic Behavior, which was written by John von Neumann, who pioneered game theory. So, if I can describe the course in just 3 words, I would say that the course was insightful, practical, and interesting.
Hello. Hello po. I'm Neo Ullegue, and this is my reflection. So, for the guide questions, for my answer in number one, I guess na-apply ko yung concepts na learn ko dito when I'm coding kasi I'm from engineering. My course is computer engineering. When I'm coding, tapos if ever na may time na may project kami na mag-code ng computations for distances or something like that, maybe I can use the graph theory kasi kaya nga nung sa final project namin, yung Dijikis stuff, something, I think yung graph theory, it's important sa mga apps like Google Maps or Grab or something like that. Or number two, what particular concept struck your attention most in watching any module? Yung mathematics and decision sciences. Kasi I watched this movie once. I forgot the title. I think 21 yung title ng movie. Tapos yung may tinanong yung teacher niya sa kanya na ano, 3 choices. Yung car, sa behind every door, may iba-iba. Pero yung biggest prize is a car. Tapos, basta something like that. Tapos, naging curious lang ako on how it works, kung paano yung, kung na-intrigue lang ako dun sa ginawa niya explanation kung bakit siya nagpapalit-palit ng mga choices when naging dalawa na lang yung doors na pinapapili sa kanya. Number 3, what are your views on learning the concepts discussed in this course? I think they are very, if this was a video game, I think it's moderately, it's above normal. It's the midpoint between normal and hard. Yung mga topics naman, madali siyang, it's very easy to understand as long as nakatutok ka talaga sa kanya, nakafocus ka sa kanya. Pero yung nahirapan ako is yung graph theory talaga. Yeah. For number 4, same with my answer in number 2, yung mathematics and decision sciences. Talaga. For number 5, 3 words that describes my experience in this course. Good, fun, and interesting.